Hi, my name is Caden Joanis. I'm from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan and Onion Lake Cree Nation. I wear number 9. I'm a forward for the PBCN Selects. This is a select show.
Back out in front, that's broken up there by Tebow. He tries to get it out, but it's kicked in. Back over, scores! And the Selects will take it out. Here they come. Selects inside the zone. McKenzie takes a shot and scores! Here come the Selects, in alone, and he scores!
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Select Show for your PBCN Selects. I'm Austin Mattis, your host, and with me today is 19-year-old forward from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, number 9 of your PBCN Selects, Caden Joanis. How's it going today, man?
Good, yourself?
Not too bad. Now, before I came in here, before we get started, Andrew said he was calling you Cajo. Do you prefer Cajo or Caden?
Cajo is usually the nickname I've been called since about, I'd say, Pee-wee, so everyone knows me by Cajo.
Okay, well, we'll go with Cajo for today. So now, since you bring up Pee-wee hockey, why don't you tell us a bit about how you kind of got started with hockey in the first place and how old you are when that first happened?
Well, I started skating, say, pre-novice, and then I broke my arm, so I didn't play for a year or two. Started again over in Onion Lake in about novice second year, and then ever since then, I just kind of took off, and I've enjoyed it since.
So what would you say is probably your best moment from those times when you were playing hockey? If there's one specific you could remember.
You know, I've played Team Sask. That was pretty cool to play for NAHC. It's a Aboriginal tournament in Canada, and I think that was quite a blast, quite an experience too as well. And I guess just FSIN with my home reserve.
Okay, now we'll kind of move into some PBCN stuff. So obviously you said you played hockey all your life with your reserve team and, the SAS. How did that kind of transform into playing for the PBCN Selects, and how did they necessarily recruit you? Was it you saw them or they were interested in you?
It's kind of both, but I kind of reached out to Gatlin before the season started, seeing who was signed. And I have family members who are from PBCN. My Clark side, they're from Kiniseo, and my late Musham was born in Pelican Arrows. So I had a little bit of connection there, and
oh, wow.
Yeah, just seeing the guys who were signed, good friends with them. So one last kick at the can, I guess.
So would you say that this first year with all your connections, kind of actually having a personal relation to PBCN, does that kind of make the season a bit more special for you?
Yeah, for sure, especially it being the inaugural season. It's pretty cool to be a part of.
Now, what do you think is the best skill set you bring to the PBCN team, or what kind of player do you try and emulate yourself after?
I think my playmaking ability and just being able to play both sides of the puck. I think I'm a two-way player, and I think that's what I bring to the team.
Now, what style would you say the PBCN style of hockey is? If you were to ask you, say, what kind of hockey does PBCN play? What would you tell them?
We're a really heavily offensive team. We have a lot of skilled guys on the front end, and I think that's our.
That's your key right there. What would you say is your biggest competitor in the KJHL? Obviously, there's a lot of good teams, and we'll get into that in a bit, but who would you say right now is your biggest competitor? Not saying best team, but like the best team you guys kind of go head-on-head with.
We've had some good battles with OCN. Their barn gets pretty lively during the game, so it's a fun atmosphere to be around. Another one is Cajo, just because they've been like the best for how many years now, and gave them their first loss, and I think it was 30-some games. It's pretty crazy, so we've had some good battles with both of those teams.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'll kind of move into those Cajos because I was going to bring it up. You guys did hand them their first loss. I think they're 10-1. No one else has beaten them. And that was, you guys played your last 4 games you played them. So the first game, it was 7-1. We won't talk about that. Second one was 5-4. What do you think was the biggest difference in that first and second game? Was it the energy? Was it just you guys kind of noticed how they played the first game? What was the biggest difference you thought?
Definitely the energy and just our guys playing the physical game, finishing their checks. I don't think they like to get hit, so I think that kind of put them on their heels, and we kind of just capitalized and kept going and pulled off the win there.
Now, going into the third game, because I said you played them 4 times in a row your last 4 games. The third game, you guys had a 3-1 lead. What ended up happening in that game, do you think? Was it just a lack of communication? You guys kind of thought you were ahead, or just?
I think, the guys just didn't stay on the gas pedal there in the second period. They kind of took advantage of that, and there's a reason the #1 team because they noticed that and took advantage right away and just started potting the goals and swung the momentum right in their end.
So yeah, and then you guys went on to play them the next game. You lost 7-3, but you know what? Even though you guys only beat them once, like you said, first time in 36 games. Even though you took those 3 losses, do you feel like those 3 losses kind of help you guys get better?
Oh yeah, for sure. We know what we should work on now, and you know it's never a bad thing to lose to a team like that. So you know exactly. I wasn't too mad about that, but you know it's always nice to pull out a win.
Okay, now your next coming up game are against the OCN Storm. You guys are currently in 4th place. Sorry, they are in 3rd place. I think they're ahead by a few points. Last time you guys played them, you guys ended up falling short 6-4. How important do you think these next couple games are against OCN? How important do you think it is to get ahead of them in the points?
You know, it's pretty important. Obviously, wins are pretty important, but I think these next 2 games will kind of define who we are going into the second half, even though we're still only in November, but other teams will kind of notice that the PBCN Selects are a good team in this league and they can't take us lightly.
What would you say is your best moment as a Select so far?
We just have such a good group of guys. Everyone's funny. They all have a good sense of humor. It's always fun off ice. But definitely our road trip to Cajo, pulling off a win and then doing Rookie Idol on the way back home. So that was pretty fun. That was a pretty fun weekend, I'd say.
Now we're going to go into a fun segment called the Rapid Fire Questions, where I got I think about 15, 20 questions. I'm going to say him is going to give me 1 or 2 word answers, and they're, you know, anything from favorite food to stuff like that. You guys will see. So we'll get her going right now. Okay, so celebrity crush.
I'd have to go with Vanessa Hudgens or Megan Fox.
Favorite food?
Shepherd's pie for sure.
Favorite drink?
Probably just Pepsi, you know.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No, that's illegal.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Favorite NHL player?
Sidney Crosby for sure.
Favorite NHL team?
Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah.
Favorite sport rather than hockey?
I'd have to say softball, fast pitch. Used to play that before.
Favorite type of music?
I like some rap, but I'm more of an EDM guy. If you've seen my playlist, yeah.
What's your favorite music artist? Rap or EDM or either?
Don't have quite one. Maybe Kendrick Lamar, Travis, Future.
Yeah, those are all valid. Those are all valid. Now we're still going to stay in the rapid question, but these are going to be 4 questions about your teammates. So, funniest guy on the team?
Chase Busby.
Busby?
Yeah, he brings a different life to the team. It's fun.
Hardest hitter on the team?
Hardest hitter, probably Dwayne McKenzie.
Dwayne McKenzie?
Yeah.
Fastest skater on the team?
Probably Nick Bear.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got some.
Okay, and now this is the infamous question that I know everyone's going to like. One guy on the team that you wouldn't want dating your sister?
I'd just say the whole team.
Yeah. We got one more thing left here, and that is going to be the trivia. So what I want to do for this is every episode I'll ask 5 questions, and you know, whoever gets the most questions right by the end of the year, they have the bragging rights among the team or whatever. I was asking these questions around to some people at my work and some people around. I thought they were difficult questions. Everyone got like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. So I hope they're not that. I don't want you looking at them. Yeah. I hope they're not. I hope they're not too easy for you. So you know, if not, I'll have to make them easy, harder next time. But so first question is, who won the Stanley Cup in 2020?
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. That's 1 out of 5. How many seasons did Wayne Gretzky play?
19.
Oh, it's so close. 20. How many number of face-off spots are there in a ring?
9.
Yeah, that one's right. Okay. Yeah, these are way too easy. I got to step up my game next time. Which trophy is given to the most valuable player in the NHL?
The Hart.
Yeah. Oh, God, these are way too easy. I don't know what I was doing. Who is the tallest player in NHL history?
Probably Zdeno Chara.
Yeah, you got that one right. Well, yeah, I thought those were going to be a bit harder. I guess now I know for next episode I got to make them. But Cajo, 4 out of 5 on the trivia. We found out, you know, what's your favorite food? Who's your celebrity? Vanessa Hudgens, obviously, and Megan Fox. We found that out. Yeah. Found out about you playing AA hockey, playing for Team Sask. I hope you had a good time. That just about wraps up this episode. I'm the host, Austin Mattis here, and this is the Select Show for your PBCN Selects.